Introducing products.solenis.com with Lorinda Becker and Tom Graebner.
I just want to introduce you to a new catalog. If you go into Salsify, which is sunsetting, you will see this important notice at the top of your screen that our sites are transitioning to a new location, products.solenis.com. And we're going to show you a couple things you need to know about it. Type in products.solenis.com. There is a Canada English and there is also a US English. So the thing we might want to do is look for your country. And you'll see in here that we have a banner, and this page is being updated slightly, but today we have a banner with this wonderful chemist-looking gentleman in the front. And then below you'll also see our view products. So you can actually view products up here, or you can view products down here. You can also search by category. So in here, you'll see categories listed. You'll have our brands, some of our key brands, important brands listed, and then also a service and contact us, because this is on the solenis.com site as well. So if you go into view all products, what I generally want to show you is how a product is set up. So I'm just going to pick one, okay? And go into a product, and you can go in by SKU. You can search by product name if you'd like, and Tom's going to show you a couple of those things in a minute. So in here, if I click on a product and I open up that product, you'll see that it will load basically a new template of what your catalog will look like. So on here, you'll see a product description. The SKU is this tiny little digit up here on the right. There's a descriptor in there. And then also, as you go down the page, what you will see is a selection of images that are available. So you click on those, it will show you the image. You can also click the arrows and move forth with them as well. You have the features and applications of these products. And then also, as you go down, we've integrated this into our safety data sheet. So safety data sheets will give you the SDS for that product, both in the languages that are published today on our sds.diversey.com. In addition, what you'll see is a product information sheet if it's got claims, okay? Also a product sell sheet, so you will see product sell sheets that are in here. We do have English and Spanish on this particular product. And then I would say there are a plethora of other documents. So today they might be in a separate place in Salsify. You might have to toggle to the next window to be able to see what's available, or you have an ability to not have them today. So what the product management team has been doing is really driving through what are the key things that need to be in here, making sure that our shots, our glamour shots, are all updated. And then also down here, you'll see all those product images. Now, Tom will show you in a second how to download those. And then if you keep on scrolling, what you'll see is you will see product specifications. So the UPC, the outer shipping, product group, the color, the odor, what product group we have it in, and our subgroups. You also have the tie-high, so pelletization, how many there are, the traded unit of measure, the length and width, which that would be your carton, and then also the weight. So those would be things that you would be using to set up with a customer, or your customer could copy off of here as well. Also in here, you'll have dispensing, storage conditions. Now in storage, we have included shelf life. You will notice that shelf life is transitioning to days. Basically, we're doing that for consistency across all of our different products. So you'll have that as well. You'll have the Works ID, DOT information, and then also what the life cycle status is, the selling location, and the country of origin of that product. Now, you will also notice that over to the right, you have a product description, downloads, product specs, basically if you want to navigate back to that part of the page. So with that, what I want to do is turn it over to Tom, and maybe Tom, we can go through a little Q&A and you could show us some of the other pieces.
One of the things that always comes up is people are asking, well, how do I download something? So a couple choices. If you're on the screen that shows the downloads, let's say you want a product sales sheet, you can just click the button and it will start that download. And it may take a little bit. You click on that, it'll start the process and you'll be able to download those products. Same thing with the safety data sheets. These are links. If we're looking at all the different downloads, so in this instance, you see English and Spanish for this product. If you were in the Canada catalog site, you would see probably English and French. And then you can do those downloads. So for the safety data sheets, you just hit the button and it'll do your download, just like your regular items. And then you can open up that here and it shows you what that is. So all of those, they come in automatically. So that's one of the nice features. You can also do searches if you want for specific sections. Very similar to before, but I think the layout is a little more user-friendly from what we had in Salsify.
Here's signature floor finish as an example.
So my suggestion, if you know it's a floor finish, you might go up and search for that up in the product category section. But in this situation, I'd probably just type in the enter keyword signature. And then I would hit enter. And in this case, we'd get a couple different options.
Anything with the word signature, right?
I'm assuming if signature is in that, anywhere in that record, it will show up, as I see here for Endust. Signature Pro X, the signature, I guess it's in Dove as well. And so in this case, it does narrow it down nicely. I'm looking for this one, so I'd then click on it, and then it would pull up that product.
How to share a link.
Just copy the link and send it to them, and it would take them right to this page.
For multiple downloads, reach out to Tom Graebner, tgraebner@solenis.com. Products.solenis.com is now live and public, so you can share it with your customers.
I think what we want to do is just make sure that A, you know that we are now moving to a new platform. B, Salsify is sunsetting on September 30th, so we'll be completely off of that platform. And C, it's really important for you to go in, play around, get familiar with it, do some searches by product name, by SKU number, get comfortable with how to do the download, how to share, copy website pages or the URL to send to your customer, and become really familiar with it. If you do see any challenges or anything that looks odd, let Tom know, let myself know. You can also contact the product manager for that portfolio. And we just want to make sure that you have a really good experience in transitioning. So thank you, Tom, for going through that. And I appreciate the fact that everybody knows we have change coming, change is upon us, and we're really excited. So with that, have a great day.